Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, Alex Wood. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air, center field. Peterson on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Bounced up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Oneil Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Rodolfo Castro will hit next. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Joe, the lead runner, out at second. Reynolds on at first with two down. The 0-2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. One runs in. Coming around third is Reynolds. He's also in to score. It's 2-zip, and he's got a two-run triple.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third, two away. And that one in the air, center field. Peterson makes the grab. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this two-run triple. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the mound in this one, number 48. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ripped on a line, and out number one on the grab. Let's take a look at our lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Thairo Estrada.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Joe pulls that one down, 2 down. Austin Slater stands in.
The first baseman, Austin Slater.
Strike one.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Kicks and deals. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now, ripped into right field, base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 2-1. Here's Brandon Crawford. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. Swinging a foul straight back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Next offering is foul back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a base hit on the line. Here's Haniger on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. It's 2-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head to the second from San Francisco. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. And now number 19.
The designated hitter, Jared.
And a pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So digging in, Tucupita Marcano. That's in there, strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Towards first, Slater. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the inning, Tyrell Estrada to the plate.
The designated hitter.
The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's Wander Franco. Reynolds racing, makes the catch. Here's Jack Peterson. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Jack Peterson bops one out. His 24th home run of the season. It's 5-2. He's setting the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Base knock, center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Nope.
First pitch just misses. It's softly on the ground left side. One at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Joe stands in now and watches strike one. Reached on an infield single his first time. Tap back to the mound. Fires to second for one. Relay to first. Double play. Ryan Reynolds here. Singled and scored his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Reynolds patrolling center field, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. So a man aboard, O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. Reynolds off of first with two away. Bounced out to short. Franco fires to first on the run. Out number 3. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail at 5-2. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen side.
Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that ball is out of here. He powers one out to right field, his 9th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. This to center field. Reynolds makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Now it's J.D. Davis. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Hammer, base hit. Davis around third. He will score. It's 7-2. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there as a run scores.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Robert Stevenson into the game.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one lifted in the air center field. Reynolds gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 8-2.
Well, that's the third run of the inning. These guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now batting Wander Franco. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 8 and the Pirates 2. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out to short, Franco. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. And he deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead he's going to have to go take a seat.
That one fouled off. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Pirates lead 1, and it's still 8-2. And welcome back. And Jack
Leading up for the
Peterson
Giants,
stands in.
The center fielder, Josh
The pitch.
Peterson.
There's a strike.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast. Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Mitch Haniger. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To third. Tag. Got him.
You never want to run into outs on the base paths, especially when you're already in scoring position. And right there, trying to advance to third, just wasn't able to get a good jump. Not a smart decision right there.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the top of the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Hit on the ground might be 2. Santana over to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. So it's 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We've played 4. It's the Giants 9 and the Pirates 2. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Tucupita Marcano. And first offering is fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Out to short, Franco. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Got him swinging. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. In the air, right side. Haniger makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, J.D. Davis. Stevenson back to work. And that's a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Jarlin Garcia getting ready to go. Line drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, but he's in there easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
No outs. Runner on second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Davis around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Man at second. There's a strike. Liner caught it second.
The batter, number
And
5.
now, Wander Franco.
Wander Franco.
That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now Jack Peterson. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now it's going to be Austin Slater.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 10 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds. A wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Peterson on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the 0-2. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 10 and the Pirates 2. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Harleen Garcia.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And a pitch. Chopped left side. And that's just foul. Haniger in his 7th season, 32 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. The 0-2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now this is in the air down the line. Marcano on his way over. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Johan Oviedo up and throwing. The 1-0. Ripped on a line. Reynolds makes the grab on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. Crawford goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Bounce to Santana. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
First offering misses the mark. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fastball for a strike. Now 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nootbaar makes the grab, 1 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And now 2-0. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Just missed. The wind to kick the pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Haniger makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D.
And a pitch.
Davis.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Thairo Estrada. Just a single short of the cycle. Out there to center. Reynolds gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Tyler Soderstrom, the next Giant to hit.
Soderstrom.
There's a high chopper. Throw on to Santana. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 8th.
The right fielder, number 30, Tucupita Marcano.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tucupita Marcano. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed. Wood still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next pitch is popped up. Balls it in, and there's 1 away. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Ripped on a line to center. Peterson makes the grab. Bryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Wander Franco. Garcia back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Reynolds pulls it down. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Slater in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Chase DeYoung appears to be getting loose. Franco leads off first with one away. That smash towards center. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. That one hammered left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for third.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Lars Nootbaar, the next Giant to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Slater coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now 12-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Not in time. He's safe. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Brandon Williamson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, the Giants lead it 13-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Wood back to work. And first offering is fouled off. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Popped up. Franco has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away. So up. Next, Rodolfo Castro. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Alex Wood gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Taylor Rogers. He's into the game with the bases empty. Off the plate, ball 1. Rogers, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day. So one gone with a runner at third. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, MJ Melendez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, number 19. Out towards left center. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And the final 13-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm Jon Sciambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game.